This is called the Death March of Bataan. This is a song I wrote this year for the kids. So. There was Jim and Joe and Billy who signed up in 41 to fight for God and country and to have a little fun. We went through basic training and shipped off every man to the coast of the Philippines and then on to Bataan. Well, the generals told us it would be an easy tour, a tropical paradise, and we would all get bored. But the Japanese surprised us, and they had other plans. Now they have us bottled up in defense of old Bataan. Now you ask me why I won't drive a Nissan or Scion. If you had marched with all your friends and watched them one by one be starved, beaten, bayoneted, nearly every man, you'll own a blasted Honda if you marched at Bataan. But we held off the Jap army for nearly 60 days, from Corregidor and the points and a few by Subic Bay. But the Japanese kept coming and we were soon outmanned, and they captured nearly everyone and marched us from Bataan. We had no food or water, but we marched for several days in the scorching heat of the Philippines with the hot sun at our head. The wounded and the weakened were killed and they could not stand, and this went on for several days on the Death March from Bataan. Now you ask me why I won't drive a Lexus or Mazda. If you had marched with all your friends and watched them one and all be starved, beaten, bayoneted, nearly every man, you owned no blasted Acura if you marched at Bataan. Well, I am the lone survivor of that crew from 41. Young Jim they shot the second day, and when he tried to run, and Joe was on a hell ship that went down near Japan, and Billy was bayoneted on the Death March from Bataan. I tell my story and relive every day the horrors of that long march and the nightmares held at bay. I try to forgive them, but I don't think I can. At night I can hear the screams from the Death March of Bataan. And I can see the faces from the Death March of Bataan.